Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Today is going to be a review of the new Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains. Now, when the whole Revlon lip butter craze happened, I went to many different drugstores on the hunt for those miracle products. When I finally got them, I really just wasn't a fan of like the almost oily texture that it felt like when you first applied them, and then if you've watched some of my videos, you know that they dried my lips out. So I just wasn't a huge fan of those. I still use them, but they just weren't all that I thought they were going to be. So I decided I wasn't going to be doing that anymore, buying into the hype and running around, until last week or early this week, one of my friends on YouTube, Lauren, Redhead PhD, she made a video on these new products from Revlon, and they looked wonderful on her, and she had only good things to say. So I decided I was going to keep my eyes out for them, and I think I looked at a CVS and a Walgreens and I hadn't seen them, and then my friend Karen texted me earlier this week saying that she saw them at Bed Bath & Beyond. So a few days ago I went up and picked up a few of them, and I am really liking them so far. So I will show you, the packaging looks very similar to both the Tarte LipSurgence packaging, the natural lip tints, and also the Clinique Chubby sticks. Now the Chubby sticks I have are from a holiday gift set, so they're not full size, but basically just a very similar packaging. So the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains, they twist up in a pencil form, so there's no need to sharpen them. So I will just twist up one so you can see how much product you're getting. There we go, finally. So that's about how much you're getting. At Bed Bath & Beyond, they were about $6.50, and then I also, after that, saw them at Rite Aid, and they were like $8. So if you have a Bed Bath & Beyond, that is a much better price for them. And I'm sure, you know, once they're everywhere at CVS's, you'll be able to find some good deals or use your extra bucks on them. So they're quite a better price than both the Tarte and Clinique. I don't know the prices of those off the top of my head, but I will leave that down below. So when you first apply these, I will say that the biggest difference between these and both the Clinique and Tarte, I think the Clinique and Tarte are better at moisturizing. So these go on, and for about 4 hours my lips feel great, but after that 4.5 hour mark I feel the need to either reapply or put a balm on because my lips feel a little tight, and that's not the same with the Clinique and the Tarte. Once those wear off, it's almost like putting a chapstick on. My lips feel good even after they've worn off. But the awesome thing about these is once they wear off, they leave that really pretty stain on your lips. And I took a picture of the one I'm currently wearing is the shade Honey. So I've been wearing that for the past few days. So I took a picture of it when I first applied it first thing in the morning, and then after lunch, so after about 5 hours. So you can see that some of the little bit of shine and glossiness wears off, but you still get that really pretty color. The only other thing with some of the darker shades that I'll show you in swatches, some of those do tend, if you have really liney lips like I do, some of the color can just catch a little bit in the line, so when it wears off you might have a little bit, but it's not extreme, and it's nothing that a second application won't fix. And that's the other thing I really like, is that you can put a second application of these without any buildup or without it going on smoothly. So I really like the feel of these on my lips. If you remember, Revlon also a while ago had the Just Bitten lip stain, where it was a stain on one side and then a balm on the other, and I hated those. They did not go on evenly, they felt dry, and I did not like the balm. These are 1,000 times better in my opinion. They feel really nice, light, and comfortable on the lips. And then where I think these do a much better job than both the Tarte and Clinique is that these are pigmented. So the colors that you're seeing in the bottle is what you can get on your lip. The swatches I'm going to show you are going to be full swatches, so because I really want you to see how much pigmentation, but you can apply them a lot lighter and just get a more light natural. So I'm going to go ahead and I have 6 of them, so there are 12 that come in the whole collection, and I picked up the 6 that I thought would look best on me. So I'm going to go ahead and show you those swatches on my lips. The one that I'm currently wearing is the shade Honey, and I have to say, out of all of them, this is probably the one I will get the most wear of. This is kind of my go-to lipstick shade. If I'm just, you know, looking at a whole display of lipsticks, this is usually the shade. It reminds me of a lighter version of my favorite lipstick, which is Max Syrup. So yes, I will be getting a lot of use out of this one. This one is called Darling, and this is probably the lightest shade that I got, and it does have some lilac in it. And you can tell from these that it's not a super shiny or glossy like you would get with a lip gloss, but I think it's a very moisturized look, and it makes your lips look, it has like a hint of shine so that they look healthy. This shade is Sweetheart, and it is just a bright pink, which I think would be wonderful for the summertime. This one is Lovesick, and this was one of the ones I was most excited about getting. It's one that Lauren posted on her Facebook page, and also it's the one that Emma Stone is wearing on the little display where these are. This is a little bit more fuchsia than the Sweetheart pink one. This is the red shade I got, and it's the one called Romantic, and it's just a bright candy apple red. There was another red shade, and it was a little bit deeper. I think if you are just starting out and you really want to try, a red lip, that this would be a nice way to go, because as I'm swatching all these, I have yet to have to like get one off my teeth, so that's kind of nice. So this might be an easier option for a red lip. And one thing I wanted to not forget to mention, these are also similar to the Tarte ones in that they have a minty taste and smell. And it's a little bit lighter than the Tarte, and it doesn't feel uncomfortable. I actually really like it. It's kind of just refreshing to apply. This last shade is the color Smitten, and this is probably the darkest shade that I got, but I will definitely be getting somewhere. I love myself a purpley berry lip. Okay, and here's a hand swatch if that would help, and let's see if I can do this. So first, Honey, Darling, and then Sweetheart, and then down below we have Lovesick, Romantic, and Smitten. All right, so if you have tried these, please let me know what your thoughts are. And I really do, I am really excited about them. I can see myself getting a lot of wear out of these, so they do have my recommendation. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. I went to many different drugstores on the hunt for them.
Is balm stain the right word?
Yes, it is.
Okay, sorry.
Do you want to make the video?
Okay, I'm just trying to help you.
Okay. Take two.